Hi and welcome back to Warframe. So today we're going to compare the Hek out of the Hek and the Vaykor Heck. And yes, I called it the Vaykor, not the Vore Heck. I'm trying to get out of the habit of calling it the Vore Heck because Vore Heck is of course an enemy. Comparing the two, obviously the damage is exactly the same. The reload is better on the normal Hek than the Vaykor, but the Vaykor wins because it has 8 rounds, quicker fire rate, and I am ignoring the crit chance for this simply because I do have more of a status build that I'm going to use on both to compare the two. And so sticking with the Hek first of all, I will be using the multishot mod. So the damage is here, yeah. This is just straight up nuts on the damage. I mean, come on, 15,000 radiation, over 1,000 slash, 12,000 puncture, oh, it's just lovely. Also managed to get 96.5% status on this. This is obviously going to be better than the Vaykor when it comes to these numbers, but that's not what we're going to test. You have to remember, if you actually take out Scatter Justice, yeah, they drop. It literally almost halves everything. The reason I'm going to leave that in there is to keep the syndicate effect on there, because obviously with that on there you can see it's got justice on. It actually makes this weapon worse because they are talking about making it so the multi-shot uses more ammo, which on the Hek with only 4 rounds is going to make this completely useless. Now the build I have on both of them is basically a not maxed primed pressure point, Hell's Chamber, with Vicious Spread and Blaze. Blaze is 60% damage, adds fire damage that coincides with Scattering Inferno, which adds extra heat damage, and Shell Shock to brain farted, to convert the heat damage into radiation damage, hence the 15,000 radiation damage. But Vicious Spread adds 90% damage, but it also increases the spread, which ruins this thing for its maximum range. That range is completely annihilated because obviously it's more than 60% of the spread, so the further out it is, the wider the spread. Not an advisable mod for shotguns, but shotguns at close to medium range, that actually makes it a better weapon. Then obviously Breach Loader, which is increasing the puncture damage, and Scatter Justice, at least on the Hek anyway. For the Vaykor, the damage numbers are of course completely different, but if I put the stats for the Hek on the side of the ones for the Vaykor Heck here, you can see the numbers are exactly the same. Even the bloody status is exactly the same. The reload stays faster, the fire rate is still faster, I'm still ignoring the crit chance for now because, as I said, I have gone for more of a status build, as you've seen, to just add the radiation to it. A crit build will still work on this one better than it would the normal Hek, but if you put Scattered Inferno back into the Hek, you can see it's got 15,000 radiation instead of nearly 8. It's got over 1,500 instead of nearly 900 slash. The puncture is, instead of being 12,000, is closer to 6, and the impact is closer to 700 than 1,300 the Hek has. That's because of Scattered Justice, that is all. What Scattered Justice also does is it took the status up to 96.5. That's pretty much all it did to the normal Hek, but the Vaykor Heck, with, as you can see, the same build, the only thing that I differed is I have ammo stock in this to take the 8 rounds up to 13. Obviously you could dump another mod, drop something in like a burdened magazine. I do not have the space to fit. Oh, I do. Breach Loader. Goodbye. And you can have a total of 18 rounds in this, which will make it a complete lifesaver at close range. Which, remembering this is a shotgun, that is why Vicious Spread's in here. It kills range, but at close range it will just make these things completely annihilate all. Hence that mod. Originally I hated that mod, but I'm starting to like it more. There's actually an alternate version which decreases spread, which actually adds range to shotguns, but shotguns are meant for close to mid-range, so meh. Using nothing more than a simple void death orb, can have a look at roughly the damage that this thing does. And you can see it's coming off at, what is that, 1247 pretty much every time, and there's a lot of it. Remembering, ignoring multi-shot here. Same thing, but with the Hek, obviously a lot less rounds. Yeah, it doesn't, that's not working. Why is that not working? So 3 missions later, I cannot get any of these balls to do what I did with the Vaykor Heck. That just straight up sucks. But after shooting some enemies, this does seem to be doing just less than twice as much damage wise. I can't believe I can't get any of these bloody orbs to die. Or to activate for that matter. I think something's gone weirdly wrong. Because you've seen us do it before and now it won't do it. If I spawn in 5 arid heavy gunners, that's just because it was the first one that came up on the list that was fairly feasible. At level 100, I completely forgot that that went up. We can actually see what kind of damage the Vaykor will do with its measly 13 rounds and its ability to act like a normal Hek. But of course this does mean getting the enemies to come a little bit closer, because at range, yeah, it sucks. So get them to come in a little bit closer. Come on. Oh, they're fighting each other. That's the radiation coming into effect. While they do that, I've got you to play with. Yeah, this is the 13 rounds coming into play, and I'm dead. Oh, it automatically killed them. So with 13 rounds, still couldn't take one down. It's a good weapon and all, but yeah, that might have been... I'm just going to spawn in the 1, and I'm going to stick with level 100 and see what happens. God damn, the Hek's going to have problems here. This was a heck of a bad idea. Now, let's freeze her in place and see what happens. 13 rounds in your face. Oh no! I completely forgot about that. Gotta remember, she is level 100. Oh, I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking! God damn it! I will kill her. That has now become the mission of this. Screw comparing them, I just want to kill her. Nope, leave it at that. Let's take her down. Wait. No, tell me I didn't just kill her. I just killed her. Oops. Let's try that again. Spawn one in, leave it level 100, and get off here as quick as possible. I have another idea, because freezing her did not work that well. Put the rounds into her, hide, hope for the best. 13 rounds, and you can see she still has a lot of health actually left. Oh wow, that was an epic miss. So 13 rounds, still alive, 14, and she's gone. So 14 rounds to take her down. Do you think the Hek, the normal Hek, stands a whooping Hek? Let's try this with the normal Hek and see what happens. Going to do the same thing, freeze her in place, and put the 4 rounds into her. And yeah, you gotta remember this thing is doing nearly twice the damage, so it should take half the rounds. That's 8 rounds, and she's still alive. Okay, so 10 rounds to take her down with the overly powerful Hek at kind of close range. Over the 13 the Vaykor Heck did. So, yeah, not as powerful as you would first think it was, is it? So, which one's better? The Vaykor Heck or the normal Hek? Well, hands down, the Vaykor Heck just kind of runs away with this for the main reason of... Again, if you put a crit build on the Vaykor Heck, it is even better. The status build is only on there because obviously there's a lot of work to get the Hek to the same kind of level. I mean, they've got exactly the same amount of former in them, which I thought was pretty weird considering the Vaykor actually came with polarities, but the Hek didn't. don't know what the heck happened there. Gotta stop with the heck puns, I really do. But yeah, the Vaykor just, it is a much better weapon than the normal Heck, and I've been trying to compare the two for the past 2 weeks, and every time I go in with the Vaykor Heck, the enemies just go down quicker and faster than they do with the Heck, because the reload on the Heck is a heck of a lot slower, and it just doesn't seem to do enough damage to justify the Scattered Inferno mod. I said it again, didn't I? God damn it. Scattered Justice mod. Because, as I say, when they bring in that update, the Scattered Justice mod will have to come out of the Heck to make it at all useful. Which just leaves this, which is going to be roughly the stats that the Heck is going to have, but this is going to have 8 rounds. Ignoring that. It's going to have a standard 8 mods. 8 rounds. Yeah, the Vaykor Heck is actually a lot better than anybody thinks it is, and as soon as they bring in that whole multi-shot will use more ammo that they were thinking about doing, if they bring that in, then yeah, the Vaykor Heck is going to annihilate the Heck just straight up, because it has the built-in Justice ability, which does the blast damage that knocks people over, which works wonders if you're surrounded, and it has 8 rounds. The 8 rounds is what made this better to begin with than the normal Heck. The fact that it doesn't require the Scattered Justice mod as well just makes it a way better weapon. But we'll leave this off here for now. If you don't agree and you want to comment on the Heck being better, that's what the comment section below is all for. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.